Hi everyone, it's Michelle Irene and I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Today begins my 12 weeks of Halloween. Now it should have been 13 weeks, but I didn't get my pre-order in time, so we've made it the 12 weeks of Halloween. So stay tuned with me every Thursday as I explore all things Halloween. We're going to start this series with this really cute mini curvy keepsake box, and I've turned it into a little sparkly jack-o'-lantern. So let me show you the products we used and then we'll start crafting. This is the mini curvy keepsake box dies, and they're found in the fall holiday catalog with the Let It Snow suite. So I was really excited to pull this out and look at, this is the die, it's all in one piece. So if you had the curvy keepsake dies before, you know they came in two pieces and you had to run it through, or it came in one piece and you had to run it through twice. But now this is all in one piece and it cuts and scores all at the same time. Then we have these cute little tags, and they're stitched tags, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in different shapes, some little twigs and some like little snowflake dies. Remember, this does come from the Let It Snow suite, so you would have some snowflakes and some wintry objects as well. But this, as you can see, is good for year-round crafting. I also, on the little tag that I punched out or cut with the dies, I'm using the Boo to You sentiment, which fits perfectly on there, and that comes from the Boo to You stamp set. And then the little jack-o'-lantern face that I heat embossed in the shimmer black stamp emboss powder. This is some very cool, and I just got this because it was on back order. The jack-o'-lantern face comes from the Harvest Hello stamp set. So all three of those products are found in the holiday and fall catalog. So let's get started. I have a piece of pumpkin pie, and I just cut it into a 5 1/2 by 8 1/2 piece so it fits through my Big Shot. And I'm going to roll this, whoops, using my magnetic platform because that one's my favorite. And this fits perfectly on a 5 1/2 piece of cardstock. And I love that you only have to run it through twice. Okay, move that out of the way. And we're done with this. Now remember, I said it cut and scored all at the same time. So take your bone folder and just fold your pieces in so that it folds just a little easier. And then on the side that has the curved piece, we're going to stamp in Versamark our little jack-o'-lantern faces. Now, when I was experimenting, I did it up towards the top, and I thought that was just a little too high. So we're going to bring it down a little closer to the fold line. And I'm going to do it on both sides, because if you're using this as a table decoration, you don't want a plain back side facing someone. So And if you wanted, you could even put it on the sides, but I did it on the front and the back. And then I have some of this shimmer black embossing powder. And I'm going to use this as my scratch piece. Get it on both sides. And then brush off any extra. And remember this time of year to turn your ceiling fan off so that it doesn't blow all across your craft table. I've done that before. I may or may not have already done that this morning. I'm not going to tell if I did. Okay, and you can get any extra off. And then it's going to get noisy for a minute because I'm going to turn on my heat tool and we're just going to heat set that and make it all shimmery. And if you get up from behind too, it won't warp your paper. Okay, so let's look at the difference. This one is stamped in tuxedo black, memento, and then this one with this shimmer black. It just adds a little more character and personality. And if we're decorating for the holidays, we need to just really bling it out a little bit. So I'm gonna curve these just slightly. Remember, this is a curvy keepsake box, so we want it to stay curved. And use your bone folder and just crease that ever so slightly, right? Pull it. Now, we're going to fold in these little handles first and fold this up and over. Okay? And just secure those handles through the little tabs. Whoops, I squished him in there. There we go. And of course, because I'm on camera, we're gonna fiddle with it just a little bit. Okay. Now, I have a piece of Whisper White cardstock and my Boo to You stamp. I am going to use memento in that. And take my little tag. I like this one, this little teardrop shape, because it fits just perfectly. And again, I've got my Big Shot, oops, backwards, to cut this out very quickly. Stuck there for a minute. Now this does punch out the little hole as well, and as you can see, there's some nice stitching around there. So I have some linen thread, and I'm going to take my linen thread. I think I need to order more. I think this is all I have. And I'm going to tie this right around here. I'm actually just going to thread it through. And then, look at this pretty black scalloped ribbon. I don't know if you can see it, but it has some nice stitching on there. It's beautiful. And so I'm going to take a piece of this too. I'm going to grab my ribbon shears and just cut off a piece. And this is just going to, one, help secure your little box closed, but it also adds some fun decor. Now, what would be cute too, and I didn't think about this until just now, is that leaf ribbon that's in the main catalog. You could tie some of that on there, and it would look like pumpkin leaves. And then if you want, you can just trim that. This kind of looks like it has a hair bow or bat wings. Anyways, very cute, very fun, very simple. And wouldn't those be cute on a mantle or on a table, a Halloween party table? You could fill it with little treats or chocolates. Thanks for joining me. I'll be back with you every Thursday between now and October 31st, and have I got some wonderful Halloween treats in store for you. You can find all the measurements and ordering information over on my blog at www.makingmemorieswithmichelle.com. And if you have any questions, I'd be happy to answer them for you. Take care, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.